So after 9 years, what do I think about living in Florida? Is it all bad? Of course it is. Top of Sundial Parking in downtown St. Petersburg. I just wanted to give you a little view. Aren't those beautiful condos? That's Hyatt Place. We got a Hampton down here. We're going to build a new, I think, Hilton. So the sun's kind of bright, so it's kind of hard to see in this direction, but let me just keep zooming around. They're going to build something right down there in the grassy area. It's just building like crazy. You see that? The yellow? That's a brand new building. This is the north side. There's the AMC movie theater, farm table restaurant, a bunch of restaurants. More new building. They're building the brand new pier still, replacing the old one. And then you have the St. Petersburg Marina down here. There's Tampa Bay. We have a boat that takes you from this side to Tampa, downtown Tampa. We haven't done that yet, but I'd like to. And there's the marina. It's pretty large. I'm not sure it's just one, because if you go over here, you have more space for boats. The Dolly Museum is right down here too. One of the reasons I absolutely love Florida is there's never a lack of something to do. We've got some kind of regatta or something. All the little sailboats are coming in. And you got airplanes flying in. You got all these sailboats over here. Oh, I'd like to get one. But yeah, check this out. There's always something going on. We're at this beautiful park, and it's not crowded or anything like you would think it would be. Plenty of benches to sit. It's like sunset time, you know, over there. Beach is that way. So we're on the Tampa Bay side, if you're wondering, but oh, it's absolutely just beautiful. It's low 70s. You can't beat it. Absolutely perfect. So we've been in Florida for 9 years. We lived in Sarasota, Northport, which is Sarasota County, Pensacola for 3 months, and now we've been in Tampa Bay area for several months. And the thing I like about the Tampa Bay area is that we're about 15 minutes away from the airport, so I can get to anywhere in a couple hours, at least on the East Coast up to Ohio and back. Ohio's where we're originally from. The weather is absolutely beautiful just about all year long. In Pensacola in the winter is a little cold for me. I know for others it's perfect, but I prefer the warmer weather. It was down in the 50s the other day, and I was like freezing. I had to put my long pants on, which I prefer not to. I like to wear the shorts. It's more comfortable and it's just easier to throw them on, and the boat shoes and a t-shirt. Living in Southwest Florida is nice because you are close to the Fort Myers airport. That's a really nice airport if you ever want to come into. So is Tampa. Tampa's a great airport. I haven't flown out of Sarasota Airport or the Punta Gorda Airport, but I would imagine they're all really nice. But I flew out of Fort Myers to Akron, Ohio before. I like Akron over Cleveland only because Cleveland's kind of big. I don't know if you remember or if I told you folks, but I lost my winter coat. I could not believe it. The one my mother gave me, and she passed away in January, so of course I felt very sad about it. We had just passed through security. We're heading on to Ohio, and I realized I didn't have my coat with me. I called Lost and Found. They didn't have it. So about 10 days later, we came back, and they had my coat. They had it. I was so happy. So I feel much better about that. So that was very nice of them. They were very helpful in Tampa. So I love that airport. I also like that there's people from all over the world, so it's very interesting. I meet a lot of people, which I absolutely love. If you love being near the water, it's everywhere. You got canals, lakes, ponds, rivers, the Gulf of Mexico, Tampa Bay, different bays in the area. So I'm a water lover, so if you like doing any type of water sports, this is the place to be. The thing that I don't like, I think it's the only thing I don't like, is the traffic. But you know, after traveling for 7 months full-time last year with the family, I could tell you any city with people, there's going to be horrible, horrible traffic. So it's not just Florida. Since there's people from all over the world, you've got food from all over the world, which gives you a great diversity as far as what you're going to eat. We like to cook at home usually, but sometimes we go out, and it's nice to find something new and different. And the wildlife is fantastic. You have different types of wildlife that you won't have, say, from up north. If you're from the United States, we have, of course, your alligators. You can find them in your lawn, so keep your eyes open. Usually they're hanging out near ponds, you know, lakes, that kind of thing. You've got manatees and all kinds of wildlife in the Gulf of Mexico that you would not see in Lake Erie, where we're from, and different type of tropical and subtropical birds and dolphins. I love the dolphins. They're absolutely beautiful. Where we lived in Northport, actually bobcats, I think that was like the team name for the school, because there were bobcats everywhere. So somebody had to be careful. If you have a little dog, keep an eye out for them. Don't let them sit outside by themselves, because that can be dangerous. But yeah, just the wildlife is very different. Of course, I love wildlife wherever I go in the world, but it's just different here for us. So I enjoy that. So I think that we're positioned in a great place to retire as far as benefits of retiring in Florida. I made a whole video about that if you'd like to learn more about the benefits of retiring in Florida. A lot of people retire here because of how the taxes work. So check out that video. You might be interested in that. Oh, and there's lots of colleges down here for people with kids getting older, going to college. So yeah, the list goes on and on. There's not anything I don't like other than the traffic. And now I'm really getting the hang of Uber, public transportation. I have a car, but I don't like to drive. Today we drove because there's 4 of us, but we're in the city now, so getting an Uber or a bus is very, very easy. But if you're in the suburbs, you know, like anywhere, it's a little different. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like, please share, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to live a passionate life.